What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I got another exciting opportunity for you. Something a little different that I don't normally do, but nonetheless, I think you'll be excited about it. Let's get all the way into it. 786 Assassins. All right, so first, listen. I've been paid nothing by this company. I am nothing more than an investor. Just like you are, I may be paid something one day, but as of April 18th, 2023, I have been paid $0. Now, I want to give you guys a little bit of backstory about this, but the company that I'm going to be talking about today is Spartan Bitcoin Mining. What is Spartan Bitcoin Mining? We'll get into that in a second, but first I want to tell you a short story. All right, so you guys know I hate bad actors. Like, it really ticks me off that some people in this space are just so super degen about everything, constantly using their name, constantly doing all kind of random BS. Can't stand that stuff. I can't stand bad actors, the people who claim to know what they're doing, but do not. It's been my mission for quite a while now to do things the right way. Well, this is my chance to. All right, so local to me here in South Carolina, I'm not going to give you the exact area, but it's local to me here in South Carolina. There's a crypto place not far from me. It's not really a crypto place. It's kind of jank looking, which if you don't know what kind of jank looking means, it means it doesn't look so great. So one day, myself, my lady, we were walking around downtown. I happened to see a sign up that said crypto. Doesn't really mean a lot to me until I got to looking around a little bit more, and I kind of realized how shady it all looked, and I thought, this is odd. However, it's been my goal for a while now to do something bigger than just be on YouTube. There's something more personal about learning crypto one-on-one, right? It's more personal. You take more into it. You understand more when someone's talking to you face-to-face, rather than being on the internet. It's one of them social things that people don't like to do, but it's totally necessary. Once I saw this place and I saw that it's never open and there's hardly ever anyone there and it's really difficult to interact with anyone, I did some digging around. Long story short, I found the name of a person attached to the building. I inquired about that name, stumbled on to, through a chance encounter, Mr. Tucker, Greg Tucker. He's the owner, CEO of Spartan Bitcoin Mining. Now, Greg lives near me. All right. He's local to me. I've met him, talked to him on multiple occasions. In fact, I'm going to see him in a couple days again, so we can just talk about things, because that's how business people do things. He's a local business in the area. I'm a local business in the area. It's important to me that we support each other. All right. And here's the website, Spartan Bitcoin Mining. Fairly easy. Yeah. I thought it was fairly easy too. Some quick talking points as I scroll through the website here to kind of just show you things. It's pretty basic. It's not super amazing, but you know, doesn't really need to be, does it? He's got some simple stuff he talks about here, but I'll break it down for you a little bit piece by piece here. All right. The idea behind Spartan Bitcoin Mining is essentially he's going to buy a bunch of mining rigs and start a Bitcoin mining operation, which is funded by people like you, investors who get in early and make their money by buying shares early and getting dividends. Important note here, this is SEC filed. All dividends will be reported. You have to KYC to do this. It's required. It's the law. It's just the way it is, guys. If you don't want to KYC, I understand, but you got to do it to do this. Also, it's to be paid out in dividends, not crypto. Quick, real fast, 80% of the profits are paid out to the dividend holders. That's after expenses. All right, 20% of that goes into a reserve fund in the form of Bitcoin as a reserve, kind of like cash would in a normal business, but it'll be Bitcoin. It's also been thought about ahead of time for downtrends. They've already projected it out for downtrends. There's like a 6-year projection they've done. He explains that in his website. I know what you're thinking. Keith's the chart guy. What's he doing? I've spoken to him about this, okay? He understands that Bitcoin is very cyclical, all right? So is most of crypto. There's these large waves that come and go. It's already planned for this. It's already taken care of. Officers and management can never own more than 20% of the outstanding common shares. There are preferred shares that is separate. Preferred shares are for ownership. In order to maintain control of the company, you have to have preferred shares, totally separate. But they can never own more than 20% of the common shares. It's just the way it is. This way they can never dump on you. Also, those preferred shares that they're getting, they don't pay any dividends. On top of that, for the entire 2023, officers and managers will be paid $0 in salary. Now, the value of the company will be determined in the amount of Bitcoin they mine in profits, the Bitcoin rigs they have, the Bitcoin they have in reserves, and the cash that they manage to accrue along the way. There is a profit-taking strategy that's part of the company. Understand they have an exit strategy as well. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any of this plans. That's taken care of. If you go ahead and invest now, you have until June 3rd to get bonus shares on top of what you buy. I invested my actual money and I've been paid $0 to date. However, I'll get 300 shares because that's what I bought. Just go ahead and tell you. I bought 300 shares. I'll get 300 shares back. Now, the thing is, that's going to slowly degenerate over time here. So over the next several weeks, that's going to go down to 40%, then 30%, etc. It's on the website for you to be able to find yourself. However, you get a bonus if you get it now. That will be paid out manually. You have to go in one at a time and kind of give you those shares. When you buy, you get your shares up front. Then they manually do it in the back for the rest. You're going to ask how much dividends pay out. That's tough to say exactly. There's some projections that he's kind of given out, but those are just projections. I'm going to aim for 4% to 5% a year. That's probably on the low end, but I'm not going to expect much from that. More so, this is about the value of the company going up. As Bitcoin goes up over its next cycles, you have the potential of catching 2 different bull runs in this one. So I'm projecting myself to make money on the shares, not so much money on the dividends. But it's your money. Do your own thing. How do you invest? Well, this part's pretty easy. You click invest here. When you do, this page pops up. Invest now. If you'd like, you can go look at their Form C. It's right here. Talks about everything they've got. Okay, knock yourself out. The documents are all there for you to be able to see on your own. Also, there will be a pay with crypto option up here in the next day or so. Right now, it's just invest with a credit card or debit card. That's how I did it. But if you want to invest with crypto, you can. Go right ahead. Once you click invest now, this page pops up. You got to put in your info, etc., etc. You digitally sign it. Here is the bonus shares that you will get. Again, you have until, and this is from Greg right here in text message form, you have until June 3rd to get bonus shares on top of what you already buy. Told you I talked to this guy literally on the phone. I meet with him in person. No BS involved. You guys know I really super dislike BS. So I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it was legit. Next question you're going to ask, well, Keith, if you're an investor, what are you going to do when the time to come takes profits? I'm going to take profits. What do you think? Listen, I've already talked to Greg about that. He understands I'm here to make money. It's cool. That's why I'm not part of preferred and preferred shares or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm loyal to kind of myself only here. I'm an investor straight up. I hope you guys get in on this opportunity as well. Again, it's a 6-year projection, $5 million cap. At that point, they can either sell the company or go public. I kind of hope they go public and my share price goes way up, but we'll see when the time comes. One other thing you guys are going to ask for. Well, what about power? It's all already factored in. Have a look at their stuff on their frequently asked questions part of their website. If you have questions, send in a questionnaire and ask. They'll help you out. So that's all I've got. It's pretty straight up. I don't have anything else to worry about with this. Again, I didn't go degenerate on this and spend a ton of money. You spend what you want, whatever you're comfortable with. I did a little. You can do a little. You can do a lot. Totally up to you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you coming on here. Again, I know this is out of my normal, but It's important to support local businesses and do it when it's the right thing. Thank you. I'll see you guys on the next one. As always, it could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sky's the limit. See you guys on the next video. Peace.